All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, HASHAM, YAHAWASHI, HASHAM, Kakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles at Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And sincere Shalom to elect out there teaching this truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. Okay? And this is a P.S.A, a public service announcement that GMS Somalia is not affiliated with Great Millstone whatsoever. Okay? You have no business dealing with this guy, which we don't know who he is really. He comes under different accounts: GMS Afghanistan, GMS Saudi Arabia, uh, terrorist for Yahawashai. Okay, this is somebody who's more than likely an agent. Well, I mean they are an agent, even if they're whether they're an agent for Esau or an agent for Satan. Okay, or whether they were somebody that was in GMS at one point and they're disgruntled and trying to get back at us. You know, there's been stories of that have happened throughout the years, but we're not affiliated with that person whatsoever. Okay, whether they're using AI or whatnot. Okay, we're not affiliated with that nonsense, man. Okay, because things were set up like that to make us look bad, man. Okay, and to try and set brothers up, man. Okay, to try and make the ministry look bad. We're going to get a few scriptures on that because spies in the truth are nothing new, you know, and there's scriptures that warn us about that. Okay, that's why a lot of guys, you got to pay attention to who you got in your circles, man. Okay, you gotta pay attention to who you consider a brother. Okay, you got to pay attention to who you consider a brother, man. That person could be sent to spy out uh, our liberty. Let me get that first. I have it pulled up. Galatians 2 and 3. But neither Titus, who was with me, being a Greek, was compelled to be circumcised, and that because of false brethren unawares brought in. Right, that guy is a false brother. Okay, who came in privily to spy out our liberty, which we have in Yahawashi, that they might bring us into bondage. And that's the ultimate goal of these spies, okay? Of these agents, okay, to bring us into bondage. Okay, to make the ministry look bad, to make us look bad, to get information, right? Don't be I mean, this is why brothers shouldn't be posting anything on social media, man. Especially you know, personal things and things regarding this truth. Okay? Because you don't know who's trying to be buddy with you on there. You know, you don't know who's archiving your data. You don't know. I mean, you know, you don't know if they're going to use your family against you, or you know, threaten your family or you. Or try to get information out of you. You know, a lot of brothers. You got to understand, man. We're at war with these people, man. These people are fucking. These people are demons. Okay. It was our own people who delivered Yahushua up to the Romans, and they sent spies to do it. We're supposed to arm ourselves likewise. That could happen to us. This is why the apostles, they push that we keep our circles then. This is the reason why, I mean, things like, I'm not saying this is the exact reason why, but things like this are the reason why the camps have been closed. Okay? Because of shit like this. This is, where should I start with this? Let me see if this is, this is Luke 20 and 17. And he beheld them and said, what is this then that is written? The stone which the builders rejected? I mean, we got to look out for these Judas goats, man. Okay? We got to watch out for these Judas goats. The same has become the head of the corner. Whosoever shall fall upon that stone shall be broken, but on whomsoever it shall fall, it will grind him to powder. And the chief priests and the scribes the same hour sought to lay hands on him, and they feared the people, for they perceived that he had spoken this parable against him. And they watched him and sent forth spies. They spied on Yahawashi, man. you know, this is why when if you got an established camp, you might have 10 guys in the camp, 15 guys in the camp. If you do happen to let somebody in, the camp leader shouldn't get their fucking phone number right away. They shouldn't. They should be going through the officers and so on and so forth. Man, guys got to get filtered. Okay, which should feign themselves just men, that they might take hold of his words, and that's what these spies do, right? Or they do a smear campaign and bring confusion, like that guy had a screen name. What was it? Terrors for Yahawashi. We are not affiliated with that nonsense, man. Okay, we are not affiliated with that nonsense. Okay, we're the sheep of Yahawashi, and we follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. Man, we're docile like sheep. The scriptures say that what we are sent forth as sheep amongst wolves, that so they might deliver him into the power and authority of the governor, and that's what these people are sent out here to do. Right? Hold on. Let me Acts 20 and 29. For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock of sheep. The wolves try and kill the sheep, man. There's grievous wolves among us, acting like us, man. That's why you can't just be cool with everybody. Guys, anybody could just put GMS on their moniker, or their avatar, whatever it is, or their account name. Okay, and as we get closer to the end, there's going to be more of this. Now, don't get me wrong. Uh, uh, you don't be paranoid. Okay, don't be paranoid. But hey, this kind of stuff exists. Not everybody's an agent, but there are agents out there. Okay. This is John 15 and 20. Let me put this in red letter. Remember the word that I sent unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will persecute you. Okay? If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. Okay? So we're not greater than our Lord, man. If the Lord had Yahawashi had spies sent after him, okay, as well as the other apostles and disciples, you know, we're supposed to expect the same thing. And guys are going to pose as us, and they're going to say all kinds of things that are against our doctrine, acting like they're part of us. That's a part of it, man. Okay. That's why well, hey, that's why it's a blessing that I personally, I cut off all my friends from the world, man, shortly after I came in this truth. And a few of them tried getting in contact with me recently, and I was like, it's cool, bro, good to see you, but whatever. I'm doing my thing, you're doing yours. Okay? Because you don't know who could be getting information on you. You don't know who could give you up. You don't know if Esau Edom might approach somebody in your family, or a so-called acquaintance in the world. You don't know if Esau Edom will try and bribe somebody like that to give you up. Okay? But that's scriptural. I got it pulled up. Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Okay? Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. Even if they're agents posing online, right? Trying to run smear campaigns on you, trying to make the ministry look bad. Okay? Because for everybody who's trying to make the ministry look bad, there's somebody who's trying to archive your data and get info on you, man. We got to be like fucking Clark Kent and like Bruce fucking Wayne. Okay. You know? And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death. And the father, the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. Okay? So people are going to try and deliver us up in that day. That's why you got to watch out who's in your circles, who you're letting into your camp. You know, guys that be acting sideways, asking all kinds of personal questions and shit on people who claim to be, who act like sincere students over the internet. You know, we've had a few guys over the years that hit us up asking if they can meet us at the camp and all that. You know, it's kind of weird, honestly. I know it's happened in other camps too. That's kind of weird, man. You know, Matthew 10 and 22, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. Okay? It's really us against this world, man. And Lord willing, you know, that's a good follow up lesson, man, about how we're not dealing with this carnal shit, man. We're not no fucking terrorists for Yahawashi. Okay? We're not no terrorists for Yahawashi, man. We're supposed to be redeemed, man. Bought back. We're not winning this with our own might. If this was up to might, Esau Edom would win, but it's not up to might, man. You know, we have to receive salvation from this shit. We have to be redeemed. We have to be bought back. We'll bring out a couple more scriptures. I'm not trying to make this too long. I know it's supposed to be just a public service announcement. P.S.A. Jude 1 and 4. For there are certain men crept in unawares, who were before of old ordained to this condemnation, ungodly men, turning the grace of our power into lasciviousness, and denying the only Lord and our Lord Yahawashi. Okay? There's men crept in unawares, man. Spies. Okay? You know, I got a couple more scriptures pulled up. You know, that I believe that's enough. The message has been sent, man. You know, Lord willing, I'll do a follow up. So till next time, man. We don't have nothing to do with no GMS Somalia. We don't got nothing to do with no GMS Saudi Arabia, no GMS Afghanistan, no terrorists for Yahawashi, none of that fucking shit. We don't got nothing to do with none of that shit, man. All right. So till next time, shalom.